Ciao a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti e bentornati sul canale, io sono Andrea e oggi andiamo a continuare alla buon'ora 23:53, andiamo a continuare l'avventura su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, ma prima di tutto questo, come sempre, sigla. Fatemi fare un rapido check audio per vedere se mi sentite bene. Prova. Ok. Ci siamo. Allora. Fatemi attivare i commenti. Ci siamo. Bam. Se nessuno ti scopre mentre commetti un crimine, questo non degenera la tua reputazione. Te deve mettere l'attenzione in una zona rendendo le persone più caute e più propense a chiamare le guardie. Ah.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find
In alto a sinistra, ragazzi, potete vedere gli FPS.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Allora, io se non sbaglio avevo lasciato una spada. Qua per terra. Però non la vedo. Ma il chimia non ce ne frega niente in questo momento. Dobbiamo parlare con questo. Parla.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Grazie signor, grazie. Bello l'audio, eh? Molto 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 cinematografico questo intro. Considerate che è un intro che ci viene dato dopo 2 ore di gioco, perché il primo episodio ho giocato 2 ore.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're
Questo è un gioco,
messengers.
ragazzi, dove anche l'abbigliamento fa la differenza. Se noi ci presentiamo con questi stracci che vedete qui, le altre persone non crederanno mai che siamo dell'alta borghesia, per capirci. Quindi avremo più difficoltà a colloquiare, a cercare di persuaderli.
We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell ya? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard
Health,
talk
lads.
about your
That's the most important thing.
Lavati.
Enjoy your...
What was that? Daddy's wounded?
Vai.
Poor Captain Thomas was back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits.
Parla con la donna, dai che si chiama, guarda qua che tette.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. He
Signor,
won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
e smettete.
Ah, so that's why
Guarda a me,
they sent you for the
signor.
wine.
Guarda a me,
Wait a
signor.
moment then.
Signora,
I'll be right back.
signora.
Are you blind?
A bit. Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Better to have a drink instead. Eh? Good out then.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Doesn't half taste good today.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any
Dai,
pond.
zoccolo, non dire le fesserie.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
Che
I can
coglioni.
handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine.
Vai via, vecchia.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Messaggero.
Get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
Tocca recuperare qualche
If you want
cazzo di
something,
vestito.
the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there.
For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Quindi?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again,
Brava.
which is never. Over there by the gate.
Sì,
there's a
vabbè, una
cart with
reputazione
sacks of
ridotta ogni 2
flour from the mill.
secondi.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it.
Reputazione
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Hey, innkeeper.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. When rich folks get married, that's a feast.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And there used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding going to?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan.
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad. What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a...
Is that all you know?
What else is there to know?
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's what I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
Hold up. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't...
Dentro la taverna, seconda porta.
Is this the only...
In Truscovitz.
You must be doing pretty...
I'd be doing a lot better.
Dai.
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with them sacks. And what can I get for you?
Oh zio, vieni a dare una mano però. Vieni.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was...
The main thing is, she did...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get some...
What?
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to...
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is married. It's invitation only, of course.
Why should some wedding in a ship?
Because it looks like Von...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So, and that
quel
shouldn't be a
problema.
problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the locals and...
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Log sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
Do you have any idea?
Well, all right. I may not. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't.
Che testa di cazzo.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all... And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you...
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so fast. Oratoris, the priests, laboratoris, and bellatoris. Now, so if you find me a sword, I can get to what?
I understand. I'm in your...
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How?
That too. But above all, as soon as we have at least some... Although, if you think about the 3 states...
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Allora, i sacchi. Dalla cosa... Com'è? Dal carro alla dispensa? Questi?
God, I'm bored shit. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Signor, dove li metto? Qui? L'ha detto seconda porta. Metto qui? 1, ok.
Luca Antonini.
Ma che coglioni.
Sì. Buonasera.
Ciao socio. Dove sta la tettona? Ora il pezzo di merda mi fa fare tutto da solo, incredibile. Metti giù. 2. Dove cazzo vai? Guarda, guarda che pezzo. E mi aiutare, stronzo. Tre.
Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own
Non solo non mi aiuta, ma mi fa pure.
They attacked themselves. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky.
Where else were they supposed to make camp?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you.
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding.
Okay.
You'll see the glorious occasion. At least
I am Sir Hans.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your...
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the...
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with You scum!
Porca troia.
Now you're gonna get it.
It was him.
You shouldn't have. You want to try me?
Yeah.
Non mi ricordo come cazzo si attacca.
Shame on you!
Oh stronzo. Dai.
Fuck yourself!
You want to try me?
Yeah, don't spare him! You're no match for us, fucker! Hey,
Come on then!
slice him up! You can hardly stand up to it! Nice strike! Good! Send my greetings to the dead! Now,
You want to try me?
fucking up! That's what now, fucker! Good! Bastard! Surprised! Yeah, don't spare him!
Come on then!
Ferma, ferma.
Nice strike! Ah, verrecke!
What? What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Ma sì. Ah, così proprio.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense.
Spoiled child! Better keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been...
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You really... It was you who caused... You should have listened to me.
And let him insult me. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being...
I don't believe it.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who...
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known...
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong, and you're fucking useless. You couldn't even...
Oh, that's enough. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. I can take it. But we...
That's exactly what I'm doubting.
You don't really mean that.
I'm perfectly... That's it. My life went to shit from the... You're like a ball and chain. And...
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened.
Oh, come on.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what...
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Addirittura. Se nessuno mi coglie in fragrante, le persone non sono stupide, potrebbero dedurre che sei tu il colpevole. Puoi trovare informazioni della tua reputazione nella scheda giocatore, nella sezione reputazione. Reputazione influenza il modo in cui ti trattano le persone. Se piace a qualcuno, questa persona ti saluterà cordialmente. I mercanti potrebbero persino offrirti uno sconto. Se invece qualcuno ti detesta, non ti rivolgerà la parola. Puoi migliorare la reputazione svolgendo incarichi. Se commetti crimini, peggiora. Ah, posso migliorare pagando un'indulgenza oppure compiendo un pellegrinaggio imposto da un prete.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Henry? Hey, you!
Cazzo
Well, come
vuoi?
on.
Non sto nudo.
What do you want from...
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms here for days, and that's thanks to you. The scene you made.
You're welcome.
Oh well, not many people can make. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right, unless...
You're still alive in one piece, like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything...
They say he's a master swordsman, but
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few...
no offense. But,
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle...
well, one of the guards tried to take him on.
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that I'll what.
Where might I run in?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by rock.
Should I watch out for...
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue.
How did...
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hand. But to be fair to him, Stanislav's sheep fell into a...
And Tomcat...
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know your way around.
I ain't.
Where are you headed?
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city.
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her long.
Why?
Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know...
What do you want?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of...
Don't get your hopes up. The city...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? I appreciate your concern.
You're something like...
Nah, I usually find work with someone's.
Then why are you begging?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the... But I'd like to go somewhere else, but on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
I'd like to see what their homes...
You can go and see them.
Pozione ridotta.
Oh well.
Don't worry,
Vaffanculo.
you'll manage.
Vado a cercare il fabbro o il mugnaio. Fabbro o mugnaio. Fabbro B, mugnaio C. B sta a casa calda. Dove cazzo sta la C? Ma siamo matti?
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Vedo come cazzo faccio a selezionare la torcia. Questa è una lepre? Sì. Lo stiamo andando bene? Sì. Questo cazzo di video da qua. Dai, non ti sfiatare, mi sembri stalker, mi sembra. Belli paesaggi, eh? Non sta un cavallo qualcosa? Oh zio! Cerchiamo rogna, va. Mi rompe i coglioni. Allora, dove cazzo stiamo? Ah, siamo arrivati, zitta, zitta, zitta. Dove le missioni? B. Partecipa al banchetto nuziale con l'aiuto del fabbro Radovan. Trova il modo di partecipare al banchetto nuziale. Quindi qua è la casa di Radovan. Ha scoperto. Adesso scusate, mette a posto l'arma. Allora, questo qua è Radovan, quindi parla.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
Sì, ma no, se parti così.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone.
Yeah. I basically grew up. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any.
For the nobility, eh? Well, as it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for you.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade.
Sure thing.
Great. Find some iron and get...
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Dalla cassa della mia forgia.
Shit! Ah, fuck! Go over to the anvil and let's get started. You fucking stayed out of it.
Allora, vicino all'incudine premi A. Inizia a forgiare. Vai, crea.
The furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works well. Come on, Henry. Heat up the furnace. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out and take a look. Try it out.
È buono.
See, it's the color of straw, which is what you want, and you heated the whole thing up.
All'incudine.
Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Mazzo. Più mantengo, più dalla
See
botta
the
forte.
sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Il cane.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again.
Sì, ma basta. Oh.
Heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's the ring you want. Go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Veramente sì.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornaments, this is just a village, you know. The locals ain't up.
What can I do with the items?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around.
Where exactly is my...
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow, and you can put your things in the chest there.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals really need... Right. Here are some simple drawings. You can get down to it.
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge your way once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open. You're up early. It's about those 2 idiot hands of mine, Venza and Franzi. They drove off.
Do you want me to find...
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have...
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. But I've got a bad feeling.
All right.
Go ahead. And if you...
Gladly.
Ah, blu. Ma ci sta tipo il viaggio veloce? Ah, vedi, viaggia. Qua giù non sono andato mai. Ok.
Bless you.
Quindi adesso mettiamolo qui. Ancora a mendica stai, signori?
Here's another one. Rich pickings today. Please, let me go.
Ah, ma che... Cinghiali, questi mi fanno male, oh. Sarà lì?
Hey? Ah, so you're doing that. Right then.
Anche se è una vacca si potrebbe pure ammazzare. E questo è semine.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Ok. Allora, un carro a semine.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you're frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Ah, ci si arregna.
I can't bear to look.
Come on then.
Hang him.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Why did you do that?
Shame.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yechin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter! Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but It's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so-
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced. And your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us?
Yeah?
Oh, you reckon...
No.
Take it easy. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you...
Yeah, I did.
Christ above! And how are you going to ride with us? On the... And I'm a bit too...
You got a stud farm here, don't you?
Aye. And then we'd never see Hyde. Our groom brought in a grey nag, not long. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it...
All right.
Well, that should be that.
No, that's all.
My thoughts... Mind where you're going. God bless.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right, stay close to us.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Kharkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskowitz.
Right, sir.
È un cavallo per me? Oh. Zio.
Greetings to you.
Eccoli. Dammi un cavallo. Lenticchia.
Wait, that's my Pebbles.
My girl.
I thought they killed you down by that pond.
You thief! Get off that horse!
They had to pass through Troskowitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskowitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
E dai. Come cazzo si smonta? Smonta. Tocca uccidere qua.
God bless.
Io voglio il cavallo, come si deve fare, signor? Che borseggia. Lenti.
Wait, that's my Pebbles.
My girl! I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Dove sta quello che vende i cavalli? Ello. Sì, io voglio lenticchia. Stalliere.
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean you? I bought it fair, I admit. It was only for a few groschen from... But that horse, so it belongs to...
She's my horse. In the retinue that was attacked down...
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this... Does it have your brand? It does not.
Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
Aye.
And what you see?
A simpleton?
Look, it's just one horse.
What do you mean not in... I sell horses, it's how...
Ah, well, a horse here or there.
It makes a difference to me,
Alimento.
and to Lord Samine as well.
Ah, well. Fine.
That's more like...
Contratta.
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles.
Ah, non c'ho proprio il denaro?
It seemed to me like you might have some history. At least it certainly doesn't look that way.
That's a good price for... But...
Why not choose one of our Samine horses?
1040. 1130.
This one deserves...
If you would just...
I changed my mind. I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to do is... I will take it.
To be honest...
Then make sure your first horse... Of course, I will simply... Have you taken a look at our horse? You do know they differ.
What should I be looking...
Each horse has different... If you take... Do you want...
I reckon that's a good idea.
Go on, then.
Allora, dov'è la lenticchia? È questo. Lenticchia. Monta e ruba, dai. Proviamoci. Non c'ho i soldi e quelli là mi se ne vanno. Andiamo compà. Vado avanti, eh. Vediamo se funziona come Skyrim, che bastava allontanarsi per... Ah no, mi sta cercando. Mi sta cercando. Quindi se vado qua questi mo si incazzano, infatti. Cazzo stanno addosso a quell'altro.
Whoa, whoa.
ammazza, dai.
Come and get another. Keep resisting. I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot. Hit home. Who's next, eh? Pacify.
Prova a seguirli a piedi, nodoso e quell'altro.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us,
Non c'è una lira,
they
non
had
c'è.
to pass through Troskowitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskowitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself.
D.
Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Fatti benino sti cavalli.
Cat got your tongue? I can understand that. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober.
Quindi lenticchia sta qua. A semine. Quando ci avrò i soldi magari prende lenticchia. Penso che stiamo andando qua.
But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself. Nothing to say. I'll take that for a yes, then. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Cazzo fai? Chi è nodoso? Questo? Capitano nodoso, parla.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Samine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you get?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. You can have my cudgel. It might be just as...
Thank you, Cap.
Save the thanks.
Eccoci, zio.
So, young'un,
Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
What do you say, son?
Già abbiamo finito?
I'm no... That's true. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry, but take care of the old fella. He might be just...
I will, Captain.
Continua verso trascorso G. Qui c'è il viaggio veloce. Viaggia. Dove stanno?
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. Dove cazzo sono andati? Salve.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Sai qualche bella mignottella? Che ha fatto questo?
Don't cause any trouble, does it?
Non rompere i coglioni. Quindi col fatto che io sono andato velocemente di là a quel cazzo di paese, questi due si sono spasentiti e sono a cercare il carro senza di me. Quindi come si faceva a tirare avanti il tempo?
Maybe next time.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Sono tornati.
Be careful. It isn't safe around.
Oh, sono tornati. Cazzo.
Exhausted.
Devo dormire. Vabbè sì, però non puoi morire.
Exhausted.
Look out.
Cazzo di pioggia. Guarda, sto morendo.
I could lay down for a bit.
Devo uscire?
When's the last time I ate something?
Sono un cazzo di letto da qualche parte. Qui, dai. Dormi, vaffanculo. Dormi.
You're not permitted to be here. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just look. You'll pay up and show me.
Dai, ma ho fatto...
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going with this?
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty...
No.
What? They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting.
Vai
At
con
high
le
noon,
cazzate, vai con le
I
cazzate.
stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girls know where to be seen. That girl made a right fool of me. Oh, I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime.
All right then. I'll turn a blind eye.
Grande. Ok, allora, scopriamo che cazzo è successo al carro.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Not interest.
God be with you.
Dovrebbe stare qua fuori se non sbaglio. Se non ho visto male l'icona.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
Dove cazzo lo scopro che cosa è successo al carro? Santa Madonna.
Jesus Christ be praised. So, how did it end up with that missing cart?
Sorry, lad, but I don't have time to chat. Go and ask now till we meet again.
Dove sta nodoso?
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best.
Cazzo sta nodoso. Sì, mi dovrei lavare. Hai ragione, mi dovrei lavare, hai ragione.
Have you been rolling in shit?
Dove cazzo sta quell'altro? Io non ho capito, guarda. Sarà qua? Sì, eccolo. Capitano, porca troia.
Captain...
Oh, now all of a sudden you're interested.
I can't tell you where I...
You got a problem with your eye?
No, just...
So I see.
It just happened.
We found it along...
I see.
It turned out them hired out. They made a deal with some robber baron by the name of Gules and they didn't cheat only Radovan. They tried it on Gules.
And you found all the goods?
More or less. You can tell Radovan he won't be seeing his... And that older one's decorating an alder tree near... And next time Lord Samine gives you a job, do what you're told.
I will, Captain.
Farewell, you yokel.
Fai rapporto al fabbro.
Young man, come here.
Che c'è?
What are you doing here?
Friend, I'm glad you're passing by. I'm my first...
Well, congratulations are in order.
Oh,
I wish John T the best.
My sentiment, you have to drink to him. I've got some fun. Come on.
All right, and to John T.
Perché come in culo?
Ugh, that was fucking disgusting. What?
Ecco qua.
Fuck, what was in that drink?
Sto nudo? No. Tu dimmi. Qualcosa mi sa fregato quello, sono sicuro.
What the fuck is that stink? Look out!
That's you.
So, job done. The cart was...
Whew. That's a relief.
It turned out they tried to rob...
Oh. They did.
Aye. They plotted with some robber...
The bastards. I should have written. How did you get the cart?
Well, I went to ask at Semine, like you wanted.
I hope you offered your...
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
They hanged Venser and kept Franz...
God's nails. That Franzi had a sneaky look about him.
I think they'd have knocked the...
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, so now it's yours.
Grande.
It's been...
Thanks. It'll come in...
Young Lord Semin's wedding is... Look, you must have seen Agnes. The bailiff's store.
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he?
Don't pretend. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such... And how about you, lad?
No, Master Blacksmith.
Good for you, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just... So you have to show them you're a man who's... Old Semin wants a special sword forged...
Excellent.
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel.
A blade of first class...
That's right.
Ah, I see.
God's nails. And you're right. We don't have the steel...
I'd like to know where you're going to get your...
Relax, lad. There's this old hermit called Ambrose.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talk. The word is, he was fighting, and folks say they saw this interest from the description. It seems our...
Welded Spanish steel?
See now?
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit, people from far and wide used to go to him for... I even heard he made a pact with...
What strange...
I heard something in the tavern about some...
With the devil?
No idea.
Where can I find...
Do I look... I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia.
Right. I'll try... In return, you'll get me involved...
If it means so much to you, go and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She'll definitely tell him. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact, the best sword in the world...
When's the last time I ate something?
Grande.
Good day.
Allora, i panni me la dati? Corazza. Questa. Di niente. Procura da sparare nel scopo più sulla remita. B. Sto per rimorire. Qua c'è anche un letto per caso. Taverna. Andiamo un attimo alla taverna. Qua cos'è?
Ave Maria.
What did I do to you?
Are you blind?
Look at them human horses.
I'll be right with you.
Nerve of them showing their goat faces around here.
Someone should teach them how things work in these parts.
Thoughts exactly. Like we should be living in fear.
It was you! Now I'll show you. You can't. You'll pay up and show me whether.
Look.
What are you?
I
That's where you were looking.
No, but I almost...
Shut up! You're trying to trick me.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got.
All right.
All right then. You won't avoid punishment. I'll lock you up in the pillar.
Made a fool of myself once again. Damn it.
C'ho ancora sonno?
At least take a bath before you go out. Well, this doesn't seem too...
Se non sbaglio il fabbro mi aveva dato un letto. Cazzo stava il fabbro? Radovan il fabbro. Se non sbaglio questo qua mi aveva dato il letto a me. Ah, qua sto morendo. Dove sta il mio letto? Oh, è questo, dai.
Got you. You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay.
Look.
What are you talking?
That's where... No, but...
Shut up.
Ma mi aveva dato...
No, all right, you won't.
Mi aveva dato la camera, sto cazzo di Radovan. Non so dove andarmi a riposare.
My arms are all sore. Ah, what a disgrace.
really need to eat. Something.
Good lord. What did you roll around in?
Christ, by heaven!
Greetings, innkeeper. Vandals.
Latch in the...
How so?
I had a couple humans come in here. Go and see Wojtek if you want.
Can I spend the night?
Not a chance. Go.
Porca di trava. Dai.
Show me your wares.
C'è una lira manco per spararmi. Il tuo letto? Oh. Affanculo. Il mio letto. Dov'è il mio letto? Lì. Vai, 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 a dormire, a dormire.
Really need to sleep.
Dimmi che sfiga, prima ho sbagliato camera, guarda maledizione. Questo è il mio letto. Perché siedi? Chiudi. Apri. Sono miei questi? Questa non è mia. Aspetta.
Getting quite tired.
È lì, dai, è quello il mio letto. Questo non è. Rimaldello. Questo non è. Non ho capito perché non mi fa dormire. E questo qua è il mio letto.
Oh, exhausted.
Oh oh. Figo. Mo so bello. Mo so figo. Mi fai dormire?
I really need to sleep.
Forse devo far passare le ore. Mezzogiorno. Proviamo ad arrivare qui. Neanche.
I could go for something to eat now. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Ok, ma io devo dormire. Ah, hai troppa fame, ma vaffanculo, dimmelo prima, pezzo di merda. Oddio. Carota. Mangia. La cipolla. Dormi e salvo. Perché 2 ore? C'è troppa fame. Allora. Ok. Ora ci serve la torcia. Benissimo. Direi che... Dov'è che stava la B qua? Ok, e qua possiamo continuare. Ok ragazzi, direi che per stasera può bastare così. Vi ringrazio per essere stati in mia compagnia, vi do appuntamento al prossimo video. Mi raccomando, lasciate un like, iscrivetevi al canale, attivate la campanella per rimanere sempre aggiornati quando pubblicheremo un nuovo contenuto. Da Andrea è tutto, alla prossima, ciao!